All right. So I got the Bitcoin chart pulled up, and we're just going to go over Bitcoin a little bit, and I'll give my thoughts on where I think it is heading. And right now, the chart you see is the 4-hour chart. So I'm going to zoom in, and I got some lines drawn on the chart that I'm looking for some indication as to, like, where Bitcoin is bottom. Personally, I think that Bitcoin could possibly be headed to like 20, 28, 29,000, where it's going to settle there and then, like, test well, I would say a yearly low for 2022, because as of right now, the low that they got in right now for Bitcoin is let me see. What's this? So you see right here we got 32. So 32,911 is like the lowest low that I can find for 22. You know what I'm saying? So right now Bitcoin is headed towards that way. And this is like, I would say this line right here is one of the lines to be watched, because this going to tell you if it's going to go, if it's going to go even lower. Because what it can do right now is, let me just let me zoom in to show you. Maybe if I do it on a daily, it'll look better. Okay, so here we go. This is the daily. So you see I got the lines drawn right here, 32,897, right? Around that area. So Bitcoin is currently at 33,953. Is heading there. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like it's heading there. It's a little wick. And if you notice, when it broke this line right here, this 34,000 floor is really strong. So it's been strong since January, when it came down here. So it tested one time in February, just, and then it took off, and now it's back, okay, here in May. But I would say the reason that it's back here, some of the reason, it could be, just it naturally trying to retest, but a lot of it has to do with just the mad uncertainty right now in the world, period, all over the place. High inflation. You got high inflation. You got a war going on. You got, um, it's just all kinds of things going on all over the place. But despite all of that, it's still a lot of positivity for Bitcoin as far as adoption goes. So, you know, all of that's still there. It's not like, all of that just went away because it's going down. Everybody's saying, hey, okay, no, it's a lot of selling, perhaps, right? I'm not looking at all the analytics to tell you specifically, but I would say it was due, like a drop like this was due, long overdue. It had a lot of uh just capital that came into the market from the stimulus packages and things that was passed over the course of these last couple of years. So a lot of that is coming out. Not to mention, the United States is tightening their belt. So a lot of things are going to be harder to, like, kind of do. You know what I'm saying? Like, not going to have the money for it to do all the extra stuff. So in those times, like, it's just best to, like, really manage your bags if you haven't sold, because some people just got trapped up in this mess like that happened, and it happens, So I'm just kicking it with you on some real, because if you're new to, like, crypto, and you haven't gone through any, like, downtrend or bear market, like a severe one, maybe a couple of years, then you don't you don't know how to handle this right now. You're not understanding, because in one video you go to YouTube, somebody's, especially in a rally, somebody's telling you, here it is. It's about to take off. And you do things prematurely, like, and it's just not going to work out like that. You got to you have to watch this market and understand what it's doing, understand where it's at, and then you move accordingly to that, and that's just how it is. At least, that's just how I see it. Now, like I said, this little psychological trading zone right here, that's happening because it already broke the 34 mark. So what's it gonna do? It's just gonna continue to go down, or what? So I got this line at 32. Now I'm looking because of, let's see how long this has been since we've been in a downtrend. So if we look here, I would say this downtrend started at this peak right here, right? So this is the high, 68,260 for 2021, right? 68, right? So since then, it's just really been on a downtrend. So you can really say that because nothing has tested this, right? Nothing has tested that 68, nothing recently. Now you got these little pumps that happen, but nothing really tests that, let alone, even in the 60s, let's just say in the 60s period, nothing has tested that. So to me, what I see, especially on this daily chart, and I'm gonna break it down on a 4-hour too, like I just see a massive uptrend like is about to happen, because when it happens, let me just say that, not about to happen like right now, nobody knows that, but like whenever it happens, it's going to be crazy. And here's why I say that, because if you look at this, right, I'm trying to find the right line. I haven't did a like analytic video in a minute, so I'm kind of like rusty on my tools right now, but let me figure it out. All right, so let me just show you what I was trying to say about the W formation. So I'm gonna try to use this weekly as a way to show it. Okay, so usually, like if you can see this right here, this is a M formation, right? So it usually when it gets here, so like let me just draw that for you, and so you can see it a little better. So all right, so you can see from here to here, there, there. So you can see that this is a M formation, right? And that usually leads to a downwards um trend, right? When it's like this is the top, you figure out where you could get in here and it's just gonna go down. You know, your probability is probably better with this formation like this. But it also can turn into a W, which would go up. So this leg would come in, right? And usually hit a make a W, but of course it didn't. It got rejected, and now you forming another little downtrend. But as you can see here, maybe the W can possibly start here, right? And go up. So that'll be a W, and maybe this would be even stronger to test that 60,000 range, because that's all I want to see. I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 45 and blah, blah, blah. Of course, I want to see it happen just so You know, that's more positivity as far as the market, but I'm really not sweating Bitcoin until it starts to really do what it needs to do. So it's just nothing to talk about, you know, like if it goes down, of course, those are like those are like good opportunities for people who was maybe sitting on the sideline and kind of skeptical and getting in crypto. Now you can see. And by the way, like and subscribe to the video. Please subscribe. Like, you know, I'm getting over 1,000 views on my videos, but y'all not participating in like smashing the like button. Hit that like button because it helps the video. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, like I was saying, um, so whatever it does, if it goes down, you know, what are you going to do about it? It's going to go down. Are you going to keep sweating it every single day? And you know, I can make videos every day, but if I'm making crypto videos, then I want to have something to talk about. I just don't want to talk about, you know, what everybody is going to eventually do, and that's buy Bitcoin. Okay. Like that's what's going to happen. People are going to come in, institutions gonna come in, things are gonna change, technology is gonna change. It's gonna be like when Bitcoin is just super easy to buy, super easy to move around, that's when it will arrive. Okay. Because everybody can get on, everybody can do it now, but it's still got that hieroglyphic address. Like who wanna mess with that? Some people see all of them numbers and letters crammed together for the address and they like, you know, they gotta clean that up. Something has to happen with that. That's mad whack, you know. It could be a button, it could be something simple people push, and it belongs to them for their wallet, you know, to send or receive Bitcoin. So that's all I'm gonna talk about with Bitcoin, you know, is until it hits breaks 32. No, is that 32? Maybe that's wrong. Let me make sure. Yep, until it breaks 32, and I'm on a 4 hour. So, like I was telling you about the W, you can see this, you know, this is where it's definitely getting to the point to where if it breaks, I got it, you know, no lower than 28. So this is like juicy area for scooping up some Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving you financial advice because I don't know about that finance stuff. I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I'm just telling you things that I see on my charts that I, you know, mark up and I see this stuff and usually it goes, you know, how it goes, all right? So, you know, some patterns are forming, pay attention and you'll get what you need, right? If you're trying to get into Bitcoin. So we're going to keep pushing on some other cryptos. I'm going to go over some um Tron. Yo, Tron has been killing the game. Tron has been killing the game. It's been going up, but unfortunately, you know, I just don't think it's going to crash like the rest of the cryptos. Some cryptos are really, really low. I don't think they're going to go down anymore, even if Bitcoin's like dropped to 20,000. Some of them are already, you know, anymore, and they're just going to disappear off a coin market cap. So, you know, it's just as simple as that. I've been watching cryptos that just, you know, once they hit they low, they just stayed there. They're not really going anywhere. They just, you know, they might lose 2-3% when everybody's losing 23% severely and stuff like that. But they just been kind of just sideways, you know, waiting for the market to turn over so they could begin going up. And Tron has just been going up. It's at 8 cents now. When we talked about Tron, like this year, anytime this year, it was like 4 or 5 cents. So it went up 3 cents and missed all the downtrend of all the cryptos. Tron, like just walking through that, you know, like it's nothing. But it has its time that it's gonna flop too. You know, it's just been building. A lot of things going on with Tron. It's a solid crypto that is doing pretty much everything every crypto is trying to do or, has done. Tron already is doing it and it's been doing it. No, I just don't like. Only thing I don't like about Tron is just mad clunky sometimes. Like when I be using it on the Metropolitan game, and I'm gonna show y'all my progress on it. But um, it takes, even though it's a fast transaction, I don't like the fact that it takes, like, the transaction can happen and you don't know, like, it won't change it won't change. The numbers won't change, but the transaction happens. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that part. You know, because Tron is eventually, I know they're gonna clean it up. They gotta do it, something has to happen. And even if they don't do it, it's not like it doesn't work. It works, it's cheap, and it's doing everything. It's like, it's just doing everything Ethereum does. Like whatever's going on Ethereum, like developmental wise, Tron is like a mirror. You know what I'm saying? It's just clunky though. But I would take clunky over expensive because, like, if you had $100 in Ethereum right now and you wanted to send it, you're gonna pay like $100. Like that's crazy. Like I got like mad wallets all over the place with like $70, $60, $50 that I once had Ethereum and moved some of it or did something, played a game with it or whatever. And I can't move the remainder because it's mad expensive, So I don't even, people be capping for Ethereum. I don't understand why, But okay, let's just move on to the next one. All right, so I got Tron pulled up here. Right now the market cap is sitting at 1.5. Um, and that's okay, that's okay because I think that the market is gonna settle. I don't listen, if the market goes beneath $1 trillion, Bitcoin is really in trouble. Okay. So right now it's still, you know, 500 billion, plus. So that's good. That's good considering things are getting clobbered all over the place. Even stocks is getting like destroyed. So the dominance it's been at like 41% for a minute. It has to go down in order for altcoins to come up. Like it just has to go to like 36, 35, and you'll see some crazy gains out of altcoins. But until that happens, it's really not gonna do nothing for altcoins, for Bitcoin dominance to just keep going up like that. But let's talk about Tron because I was just continuing a conversation that I was having on the charts when I pulled up Tron, and you can see here is ranked 17 on Coin Market Cap list. Is silently crawling up the rankings, and I don't know how they do their like listing of the coins, but Tron is doing more 24-hour value than a lot of coins that's ahead of it. So, but what I wanted to say was Tron has been going up, or continue to say that Tron has been going up incredibly, like since all the crypto has been going down. And I think that's like an indication of how strong Tron is and how undervalued this crypto is. And it's just crazy. So I could easily see Tron 15, $20. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's just gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like once Bitcoin, at some point, all of Bitcoin is gonna be bought up. There will be no Bitcoin left. And the prices on Bitcoin will be crazy. So even if you had like a little piece of Bitcoin, it could possibly, you know, it could possibly be a game changer for you when this like phenomena occurs, like this is going to be crazy when Bitcoin get bought out. But when you think about it, where else is there going to go? Like they're going to start buying other cryptos. Like that's going to be the thing. Like, what crypto you got in your wallet. Tron is currently today trying to touch 9 cent. It's up 4.02% today. And like I said, the 24-hour volume is crazy. It's still going up as it moves up the rankings. And you could see here, Tron is the ROI on Tron is crazy, 4,226% right now, and it ain't even done nothing yet. The all-time high was 30 cents. So, I do believe Tron is going to crush that 30 cent at some point. It's going to crush it, you know. So that's Tron for you. I wanted to just bring that up. And another coin that we talk about on this channel, and they have been surviving. I seen this crypto, Dentacoin. I seen this crypto go through a crazy bear market with like as low as like $2,000 in 24-hour value on it. And it survived that. And I've seen this coin make over their website, grow their community, and do things and develop their blockchain. They even got staking on this right now. Now, the reason why I brought it up, because back then when I was talking about it, it was like 5 zeros after the decimal 5. And it's about that level, it's closing in on that level again, is what I'm saying. So, if this thing drops down to those levels again, I think this is a good bag grabber to wait for the market, like I just think so. That's personal opinion on that. But let's see, is there any other crypto? Let's go to Dent. How's Dent been doing? Dent has been holding up its volume. I like that. They do have um some things going on. Like they're growing their app. They have an active app that you can top up and do things in, and they're growing it. All right, so you can see here on Dent, the holders are growing. It was like 76. They growing mass slow, but nevertheless they grown. So I think Dent is a nice one to add to your watch list, Keep an eye on it. So we're gonna keep pushing on to the next one, and that is Verge. So Verge is getting lower. And I had this on my watch list once upon a time, especially when it went as low as like I think like under a half a penny at one point. We was watching it. So it's in the same range. And when this thing drops, it drops like dramatically. So it always just plummet down. And if you keep an eye on it, you can get a good grab with Verge. So Verge is getting low. And let's look at the ROI. It should be in the red. Let's see. Whoa, I said the red. What is the alt? Oh, 7 years ago, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Wow. Imagine having that 7 years ago. That's crazy gains right there. Like Verge. And they don't even do like a lot of value. When they do value, they do a lot of value. But you can see here, they only got like 2 million in value right now. So, um, but a lot of people are bullish on Verge. See, bullish, bullish, bullish. Let's read some of the commentary and see what they're talking about. Buy and hold, don't sell because original XVG coins are not tokens. The price can reach 5 times or even 10 times all-time high Cardano. I don't know what they're talking about, but market. So they on Binance. Let me see. I don't see KuCoin. See Gate.io, Bitfinex. So I guess they do have CoinX. They do have yeah, they do have it would be good to see them on like Coinbase, crypto.com, KuCoin, to name a few. But this is if you can get around to accumulating bags of Verge, this is old. You can see 7 years ago, that was 2015. So this is like one of the OG coins. And like Tron, when these things take off, they can take off, and they already, did their little bounces once upon a time. But I would say that for the Trons and Verges and the ETNs and IOSTs, those type of cryptos, I believe they're due to break their all-time highs. Like, you know what I'm saying? And do some real nice things. So if you could catch these low, you would be in good shape, I would say. Yeah, so let's go on to some other cryptos we talk about on this channel. UFO gaming. The volume has been up, and I haven't seen it like in the 500,000s or the 250s, like some of the cryptos we talk about on this channel, because we talk about the dirty dirties, you know what I'm saying? The shitty shitties. Like, we talk about those type of cryptos. And I would say I haven't had a full year or to trade this one because it's a new crypto, but this is the newest crypto in my watch list. This is one of the newest ones that I've added to the channel's watch list. And I'm waiting to see how this one performs out the gate, because I haven't experienced anything anything to be like, okay, so, but you know it's 504. This is a real nice spot, but if it goes lower, that'll be real yucky. It would be yucky for people who bought higher, at a higher range. But if you new to this channel, please like and subscribe. But all the subscribers and that watch my videos, they know when I start talking about this one, it was a little bit higher than this. So it's dropped some, but not too far from there. So this is a good range to possibly test the waters on this, maybe accumulate some bags. But I'm not going to go into what they got going on. I'm going to do that in the next video. I'm just going to breeze through kind of just some cryptos and talk about them. So Kadena, let's take a look at Kadena. This was one I got involved with on the mining side. And at that time, Kadena had went to like, I believe it was like 40, maybe 20 to 40 bucks. I can't, but I know it was high because, I'll say about 40 bucks. 35, 40 bucks was like a high. Let's just take a look. I'm not gonna fly off the cuff like that. I'm gonna like try to stay as factual as possible. So the high, 52 all-time high. So it was like, 28. So that's 36. So the all-time high, no, let's go higher than that. Let's see. I might have to go to the chart to take a look. I'm gonna quickly go to the chart. So, well, maybe it was. Yep. So it was about $28, right? So on the mining side, um it was a very good relationship to have with Kadena, I say, because I believe I bought my miner when it was lower than this, and for it to go from that point all the way up, that was like a beautiful time for Kadena. And now it's dropped tremendously. Like, so imagine at $28 and now you can get it at 3, but I believe it has a um lower way to go. And let me see. So Kadena is like can you believe this? A year ago, Kadena was 12 cents. That's crazy. But I believe it still has a lot of downside to it. And just because, to come from that point to here, I just think maybe it stops around $1, maybe $1 it'll stop. But this is still a good position. So like if you wanted something a little bit more structured, this is a good one to have. They have miners, they got, they just got their blockchain, they got some things going on, and they can be competitive with like the likes of let me think. Um they could be competitive with like your avalanches, those type of cryptos, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this is a good one, to watch, put on your watch list. Let's go to another crypto, and that would be one of the ones that I keep in a bucket of cryptos, like my Trons, ETNs, IOST, 2 cent. I think it could go lower. I think IOST could go at least to the half a penny ranges. Well, maybe not. Maybe stay at the 1 cent. So I think this can go lower. You can get a better price for this at this time, and that's what you should be looking for, like bargains. You know what I'm saying? This is crypto bargain time. Like you got to find joints that you missed possibly, and they did some good things, and you want uh you want to get involved this time around. So you can look for those good ones. And I like this one. I like Kronos. They got the app, you know. I just like I think this is undervalued in my opinion. I think this is one of the undervalued ones. I think this is gonna go crazy. And then when this go crazy, everything associated with it is gonna do the same thing. So all the little cryptos that they got within the app that they're promoting to do staking with and stuff like that, those are gonna explode when it's time. Right now, they're just gonna go down and you can get them like VVS Finance. You can get them for a discount. You know what I'm saying? So this is one that's on that Kronos network, and it's just like right now I don't even pay these no mind, because until Bitcoin begin to turn around, it's just you just want to get a better price. That's it. It's nothing else to talk about. So that's why I really don't make too many videos, because I'm not about to keep talking about who is adopting crypto, and those are good things, and it's going to happen because everybody's going to not have to, but it just makes sense to get Bitcoin. It makes a lot of sense to get Bitcoin. And once everybody realized that, because it's within their own best interest to like do that. So once they see it, and then That's when the adoption takes place. I don't do all of the like news and all of that kind of stuff, like with regulation, like people be talking about it as if, yeah, it's people doing wrong, but it's people doing wrong all over the place and within all financial markets and all that kind of stuff. So, people act like it's just happening in crypto. That's not the case. So when I hear stuff like that, I don't pay that no mind, because if you're not doing nothing wrong, then you're not doing nothing wrong. So that's just how that goes. Um, so let's keep pushing on to the next coin. I wanted to look at hot two. I like this one because I believe this one hasn't done anything yet. Like this is undervalued. This is a undervalued crypto, and for it to get like, especially if it flips, like if it flips a zero here, that would be I would be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, but I would be like really, really excited because this is undervalued, and when it, stabilizes and then rallies to where it's going to go, I think it's going to surprise a lot of people because it's a blockchain that's being like developed, and that's what you want. That's what's going to stand out, you know what I'm saying? And then once these cryptos learn to get their marketing together to where they can, you know what I'm saying? And just like with regulation, the regulation is going to be, most of these cryptos are already within the framework of regulation. If you think a company is running like $44 million through it and they're legitimately developing their blockchain, do you think they're not going to have a legal team that is looking in? They'll be like foolish if they don't, because a lot of them are within the framework. So the ones that's within the framework, it's going to be like, it's going to be a beautiful thing when the market turns around. Let's keep it pushing to the next one. What else? If you guys got cryptos, drop them in the comment section. I'm gonna start looking at crypto. I'm gonna make another video today, and I'm gonna do news. I'm gonna just do the news on them. So I'm running through them right now, but in the next video, I'm gonna do all news, and I'm gonna see which like type of video that you guys like on this channel, because I haven't been making consistent videos, but I'm gonna start this month while the market is down. That's the best time to make the videos. Like when I first started this channel, that's when I started making videos, when the market was like going through a bear market. And I was talking about all the cryptos that was going bust. And you can just go back to those videos and you can see. Like I really don't have to make videos. You can go right back to those, to the very beginning. I only got like 50 something videos on here. So you can go right back to the very beginning and you'll see all the cryptos that I talked about. And you can go through the progression and see where they went. And then you'll see how, they started to descend down to where they are today. And it's the same thing. It's a cycle. You know what I'm saying? That's what you just got to wait for, the people who make the market and move the market. You got to wait for them to move, and then you move how they move. So in the next video, I'm just going to do all news and see what they got going on, all the cryptos I'm talking about now. So if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. I'm gonna make videos, probably at least one video a week until I get my video game up. All right, so I got BTT pulled up. This will be the last one that I look at. And then I'm gonna bring the news on them. So this one currently ranked 55 on Coin Market Cap list, and the price action is sitting at 0.12501. That's a good level to accumulate, but it could possibly go lower. Let's see the all-time low on it. Oh, that's the all-time low. So there you go. It's continually to make all-time lows. You know, the more it goes down, the lower it's. So, um, you know, it's a lot of bullish sentiment on this one. It's in the Tron network too. So, you know, I expect really big things from this. 98% ROI. It's in the red. So this is like 2 more% is going to be 100%. I don't ever think I've seen that. So I don't know if this is the bottom of it, but it could possibly go lower. But I just don't know how much lower. Um, but that's it. That's all I got for you. And I see y'all in another one.